How to move from rock bottom. Life is strange. Life is strange. Murphy's law says that anything that can happen will happen. And we who are the inhabitants of this world meet all sorts of things. Things that we never thought of, things that we never planned, things that we never expected that will ever happen, do happen. But that is life. Death can occur. Your business can go down. Family can break. You can be very, very, very broke. Depression, sickness, worry, anything can happen. In my short years in this life, I'm just 29. I've just come to realize that life can bring you anything. The least that you ever expected can occur. But whom do you turn to? Whom do you expect these things to happen to? Will you suggest to Mother Nature to give these things to someone else? No. All these things that you're facing, that you're going through, someone else has ever come or went through the same things. These things are not new. There's nothing new under the sun. Somebody somewhere went through the same things. But you see, when it happens to you, you think you are the only person who is going through this. Then it makes you to become so desperate. It makes you to become so worried. But there are millions and millions of people who have gone through this thing, who are going through this thing, or who will go through this thing. The best thing for you to do is to look back and learn from people who have already gone through what you're going through. And then learn what they did and apply it to you and see if it can also work for you. When you reach rock bottom, you need to be at peace. But you can't be at peace at this moment. It will be difficult for you to be at peace at this moment if you've never been at peace. Now, if you're not going through a hard time, learn to be at peace when things are a bit good, so that when things get worse, it will be easy for you to adapt to be at peace. Then be thankful that you're at this rock bottom. Because what you're calling rock bottom, there are other people who have been in worse of situation than you are. So be thankful, because it could have been worse. A few days ago, I lost some money and I was a bit pissed. But when I was coming back home, I saw someone who had been knocked dead. Then I learned to be thankful that at least I have my life. Money comes, money goes. So be thankful that you are at this rock bottom. You can't go any lower than this. You can't go any lower than this. So you can just start from there where you are. Then the next thing to do is for you to build hope and trust that everything is gonna be alright. You have the power and the capacity to control the inner you. And the inner you is much more powerful than what happens around you. The truth of the matter is, you cannot control what is happening outside of your life. The only thing that you can control is the inside. But the outside, anything can happen. So choose by all means to trust and hope. Have the faith that even the things that you can't see are going to work out, and they're going to work out in your favor for you. Have faith, have hope, and trust that you're going to get there. See yourself out of this situation. Use the power of visualization. See yourself living the life that you wanted to live without this particular kind of situation. And this reminds me of Viktor Frankl in his book Man's Search for Meaning. You see, these people were in a concentration camp and all they could see was torture and death. But Viktor Frankl saw himself out of this concentration camp, saw himself happy, saw himself telling people how he managed to get out. And if you decide to see yourself out of this, you play a mental movie of you living the life that you really want, because you create your future, you create your life, you create your destiny. When you do this, it happens, it just happens that you become a person who is able to have the strength to go through whatever you're going through. You will need some strength, maybe strength from outside. You will need God at this time. Even if you don't believe He exists, you believe a strength from outside to encourage you, to comfort you, to inspire you, and to uplift you. Sing a song in your heart. Sing a song that will give you strength, and then pray. Pray. It works out in one way or another. Whatever situation you're going through or you will go through, there's a way out. These too shall pass. There's always a way out in each and every situation. So choose to have the belief that you're going to come out of this situation. I know of a situation of someone who at this particular time even doesn't have a place to call home. His business went down. He lost most of his friends because he never had the money, because most of the friends are not friends. They're friends when things are good. But this time is when you get to know who your friends are. The bad situations that you're facing are supposed to give you a learning. It's just a learning. The situation is not bad per se. It is bad, seemingly, but it is a learning lesson. Life wants you to learn some things. And what I've realized that this bad or worse of situation can't kill you. They were meant to make you become stronger. So whenever you face tribulation, hardship, just know this was just meant to make you become stronger, make you become powerful. They can't break you, they can't kill you. You are powerful beyond measure. So these things are just meant to make you a better person. Just believe that. Believe that this is just a learning lesson. Believe you have the power in you and the capacity to handle it and to go through it. Believe that you're going to make it. I am with you in this. I have gone through worse of situation. I thought I was going to die. I never died. But just have the encouragement, have the strength, have the belief that it shall pass. I wish you the very best. I wish you happiness, joy, and fulfillment in all that you do. Enjoy.